Okay, this is Daniel Holleran with Amet Ministries. This is part 2 of the January 2014 update of the coming earthquake and tsunami to San Francisco, and also going to touch on what's going on with Israel, the new Madrid fault line, and that sort of thing. So I left off sitting in front of this man wearing a Arab headdress around his neck, which they can do as well. And then God showed me that pattern several more times, the black and white pattern. Okay? And that's how truth and deception works. It's either black or white. So God had me open up to Jeremiah 16. Now, Lord gave me a second witness because I know a minister, believe it or not, yesterday, we're on the phone, he just read Jeremiah 16 to me. Without preamble, I didn't ask him, he just came out with it. And then I opened up the Word today, opened right up to Jeremiah 16, okay? Okay, this concerns Israel. Okay, what's going to take place in Israel very shortly. The word of the Lord came also unto me, saying, Thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place. For thus saith the Lord concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land. They shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven, and for the beasts of the earth. For thus saith the Lord, Enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament, nor bemoan them, for I have taken away my peace from this people, saith the Lord, even loving kindness and mercies. Both the great and the small shall die in this land, they shall not be buried, neither shall men lament for them, nor cut themselves, nor make themselves bald for them. Neither shall men tear themselves for them in mourning, to comfort them for the dead. Neither shall men give them the drink of consolation, to drink for their father or for their mother. Thou shalt not also go into the house of feasting, to sit with them to eat and drink. I'm not going to read the entire chapter, I'll read select verses. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes and in your days the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride. Now this is the question that the Israelites, the Jews, will have for their Creator. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt show this people all these words, and they shall say unto thee, Wherefore hath the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our iniquity? Or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord our God? Then shalt thou say unto them, Because your fathers have forsaken me, saith the Lord, and have walked after other gods, and have served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law. And ye have done worse than your fathers, for behold, ye walk every one after the imagination of his evil heart, that they may not hearken unto me. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other gods day and night, where I will not show you favor. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, The Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, i.e., Russia and so forth, and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. 1948. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain, and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. For my eyes are upon all their ways, they are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. And first, I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land. They have filled my inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable things. O Lord, my strength, and my fortress, and my refuge in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, Surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit. Shall a man make gods unto himself, and they are no gods? Therefore, behold, I will this once cause them to know. I will cause them to know mine hand and my might, and they shall know that my name is the Lord. So I did read the entire chapter. What does all this have to do with what I read? Well, I mentioned I was sitting before a man with a keffiyeh, an Arab headdress. It's of a fishnet pattern. That's why God says, I will send the fishers and the hunters against his own people. Okay? God is going to chasten Israel, especially Tel Aviv. Why? Because it's basically the homosexual, the sodomite capital of Europe, of the Mediterranean. Okay? It's beholden for God to do this because he says, I honor my word above all my names. Okay? But the very end, okay, he says, Therefore, behold, I will this once cause them to know, I will cause them to know mine hand and my might, and they shall know that my name is the Lord. So because of this affliction, many of the Jews, these Israelites, their eyes are going to be opened. The spiritual scales like Shaul, like Paul, are going to fall off, and they're going to see who their Messiah really is and was and is to come. Yeshua HaMashiach. Okay? And of course, this may seem cruel, but God loves his firstborn son. He loves Jacob. He loves Israel. Okay? Now, the Obama administration this spring has a plan to partition Israel into the two-state solution. And of course, they are not the first to do this. America is one of the four horns. European Union, Russia, United Nations, and America are the four horns that are attempting to fray Israel and Judah. Okay? So I'm going to cut it off here, and I'm just going to continue with this. This has been part 2 of the coming judgment to San Francisco via an earthquake and tsunami, and also what's coming to Israel, so on and so forth.